My own experience right after DDA, I began my tenure at the University of Southern California, where I am currently a senior. I will graduate in May, having majored in communication with a minor in organizational leadership and management. While I was there at USC, I did a number of things, everything from student government to directing ensembles and mentoring middle school students. We're hearing the voice of Robert Jackson on the other end, who he and I served as champions the very first year that it was in its installment. He has literally been to probably more than 5 European countries to study abroad. In addition to receiving a number of scholarships to attend NYU, where he was double majoring in theater and political science. That's just an example. There is another alum named Brenea, who's currently studying at Princeton University, an Ivy League. She is a sister studying at an Ivy League, preparing to open her own school. Those are just some examples. We've got an alum, Tevin Cole, who's a performer over in Asia, and he does a number of both clinics and performances there dancing. So that's just a small portion. A number of students go on to HBCUs. There is a dreamer here who's working with the champions named Ashley Johnson. She and I were in the same year. She sings with the Howard University Gospel Choir, and they travel internationally to minister and perform. So those are some of the trajectories, as well as dreamers who go on to win awards for journalism. There's a dreamer named Samantha Solberg who's doing incredible things. So there really is a broad range of what students go to do, and I think the helm of it is we go to create, we go to own, and we go to complete things after DDA.
And just quickly, because I do want to open it up to them, but what would you attribute their participation in the program to what they have gone on to achieve?
It depends upon the student. For some students, what they needed was someone to tell them that they could. So they had this idea, but no one ever told them that there's some merit to this idea. Everyone around them said, well, ain't nobody want to do that. And so that's the narrative that they hear, so that's the narrative that they believe. For some students, it has to do with just meeting somebody who had the right connections. That was what it was for me. I wrote for the Huffington Post by way of having met someone who was here. So it's really a number of those things, but I think what's at the helm of it is meeting people who are there at the point of success, this stage, and then they tell you that idea you have, there's merit to it and you can do it. I think that's the staple that makes alum go on to do incredible things.